So this is a overview of our networking basics, or a basics of networking or networking essentials part. So about what is a network, what is internetwork, what is networking, what is internetworking, okay, how it is there. Different types of networks like LAN, MAN, CAN kind of stuff, different topologies in the network, okay. So somewhere it is gone, but top bus topology, ring topology, star topology, mesh topology kind of stuff. What is SOHO means small small office, home office kind of stuff. Okay, what is an NIC? So what is the use of NIC? Yesterday we discussed, no, same thing. Different type of cables we use in the network. Okay, about a MAC address kind of stuff. Different cables we use in the network. What is coaxial cable? What is UTP, STP cable? What is fiber optical cables? Where we use these kind of cables? What is the use of these cables? Also we'll discuss. Different devices in the network like a hub, switches, routers, modems kind of stuff. So what is the difference between those devices? What is the use of those devices? Okay. This is the topology part. He is here. But in a nodes, pattern maybe changes, guys. Some points will be added, some points won't be there. Okay. So different things about IP address, MAC address differences, you know already. IPv4, IPv6. What is IPv4 classes? How to write an IP address? How to identify an IP address? What is private IP addresses? Subnet mask means what, and what is the subnet mask? Okay. What is NAT kind of stuff, and about what is OSA layer. Okay, so what are the 7 layers? What is the function of these 7 layers? What are the different protocols and what is their port numbers? What is the difference between TCP and UDP? Difference between OSA and TCP IP model? Ping testing, trace RTs, how to troubleshoot basic networking kind of stuff using OSA model. These are all things we are going to learn. Point is, guys, networking topic is a big topic compared to all other topics. Networking topic is a one of the big topics. So it will take at least 3 to 4 days, sometimes 5 days also. So compulsory read every day, guys. It is a bigger topic. So small things, so many are there in this networking. Everything is related. Everything is important. Okay. So compulsory read daily. Okay, so that's so important. If you're not getting understanding when I explain something, immediately ask me. So I don't give any separate time like a last 1 hour, last 5 hours, so the last 2 minutes for a doubt section. I don't give like that. So if you got a doubt or if you don't understand something, you ask me immediately. So I will explain again. Okay. So we are starting basics of networking. This link is nothing but a PPT link only. Better I will go to the next page. Guys, interconnection of two or more devices is called a network. Interconnection of two or more devices is called a network. What is meant by interconnection? Let's see. Actually, I draw a picture here. Okay, same picture wise I am trying to explain from here. I have a devices, means a computer or a laptop kind of stuff. Okay, so I have a devices. So these devices want to communicate each other. To communicate, so they should be connected. So when I connected, either wired or wireless type of connectivity, when it be connected, which is become a network. Okay, when you make a connectivity, it's become a network. Interconnection of two or more devices. For example, this is A1 device, B1 device, C1 device. Okay, it is a interconnection of devices. A want to communicate it to B, A want to communicate it to C. First of all, there is a connectivity. Now A is communicating to B, means it is networking. Communication between interconnected devices called a networking. The communication between two or more interconnected devices is a called a networking. So here A1 is communicating to B1, or A1 is communicated to C1, C1 is communicating to A1. So this is called a network. For example, think like this. This is a one network, network one. Okay. So I have another network. For example, this is some separate network, another office network, or maybe other organization, some network, separate network it is. So network means interconnection of two or more devices. A2 is communicating to B2. Okay. C2 is communicating to B2, or maybe C2 is communicating to A2. It is networking. So this is a network, that is a another network. Like that, I have multiple networks. Think like that. Now these are a separate networks. Okay, network means interconnection of devices. Networking means communication between interconnected devices. Now I want to make a connectivity between these devices. I want to make a connectivity between these devices. So what I will do, I make a connection. This network and this network will connect like this. Okay. So now it is a internetwork. What is internetwork? Connection of two or more networks. What is internetwork? Connection of two or more networks. What is internetworking? For example, if C1 can able to communicate A2, or B1 is able to communicate it to B2. Okay. Means C1 is communicating like this to B2. B1 is also communicating through this to A2. Okay. So what is internetworking? Communication between different networks. Connection of different networks. Internetwork. What is internetworking? Communication between different networks. What is this, guys? This device is hub device, or you can use switch device to connect devices in the network. So like you want to create a network, You need a hub device or a switch device. I will tell what is the use of hub and switches next. This is a router. What is router? Router is a internetworking device. Router is a internetworking. To connect and make a communication between different networks, we need a router. Okay, that's what I hear given like this. Switch or a hub used for a network connectivity. LAN communication, local network, single segment. So this is a one single segment. This is another single segment. It is. Router, it is make a internetworking device to make a communication between different networks. Okay. Tell me again. Yes, understand what it is. Network, networking, internetwork, internetworking. Hmm? Yeah, I don't understand, guys. No one is speaking. Everybody is sleeping.
Okay, understand. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Guys, I said about network, networking, and internetworking part. Okay. So first one is interconnection of two or more devices. Connectivity. We are speaking about a connection. Network means connections. To connect, we needed either devices, like we needed devices, cables, and ICs to connect the devices. Switches, routers are required to make a connect. What is networking? Means communication. So for communicating, we need a logical addresses, calls are required for a communicating purpose. So network and networking. Okay. So you are connecting a devices. First of all, you are connecting a devices. The way you are connecting the devices, we call it as a physical topologies. The way you are connecting, you have a computer, you have a 10 computers, you want to make a connection, so then they will communicate each other. So you connected in a way, in a such a way. So we call that way is a topology. So like that, we have different physical topologies are there. Physical topologies. Another one is to communicate. Of course, we need a logical addressing. We have to configure our logical addresses. So based on that, like you configure an IP address, based on that, it is also form a topology that is called a logical topology. No, so we don't worry about logical topologies more now. So we'll go with the physical topologies. Okay. Our physical topologies are mainly bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, star topologies, extended star topologies, point to multi-point, and hybrid type of topology, tree topology, so many other topologies also. Main important is bus, ring, mesh, star, and hybrid topologies. Okay, so inst of I am drawing on this one. Just I copy paste it for a easy purpose. But I am doing things on this paintbrush only. Okay, so I have a devices. The devices are connected to a backbone wire. Usually they use a backbone wire as a coaxial cable. So what is this backbone wire? In the olden days, we are getting a cable TV network. So there is a cable TV station, receive a signal from satellite, and they will distribute this signal to multiple houses. So they will put a one main backbone wire. From that one, you will connect it to the TVs. Okay. They are also using coaxial cables. So this is very simple to configure. This is very simple to configure and very less price, easy configuration, very less price. So devices are communicating through this backbone wire only. What are the devices are connected to this backbone wire will communicate it through this backbone wire only. Because what point is it's a one-way traffic type means all are going through same. Well, if we want get a full duplex model, so but it's a single channel kind of communication. Okay, so we'll see that one remaining part. This type of topology, if you are connected like this is called a bus topology. Of course, we are not using this one, but it is a topology. It's a called a bus topology. But there is a issue in it. If in case, if this backbone wire is broken, further communication will be stopped. Means AB cannot communicate CDE. Okay, the communication will stop, and it is difficult to troubleshoot. What is why it is difficult to troubleshoot? You have to know where is the cable got broken. Okay, so that is the point of bus topology. If device is down, no problem. For example, this device is not working, no problem. Communication is going on. But if cable got a problem, you will get a further communication will stop. This is the bus topology, guys. I don't give description, just I will tell with the base of drawing only. Guys, understand bus topology?
Yes.
This is in this topology, we connect a device to another device. For example, you put a name for the devices A device, B, C, D, E. So I have a devices. I connect A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to A. Means a device is connected to another device, other device is connected to another device. Like that, last device is connected to first device. Like that, it form a ring. What is a ring means? Starts here, again, ends here. Okay. Starts here, ends here. Okay. So the communication is also like that only. For example, A want to send a packet to D, A to D communication. It is either clock or anti-clockwise. Generally, based on an algorithm, it will go like this: A to B, B to C, C to D. That is A to D communication. If D want to communicate A, D to E, D to A means we'll communicate in a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. Okay. So the nearby devices are distant devices. It does not matter. So it is always follow the same point length only. To avoid this situation, so of course there is some issues also there. We also tell the situation. For example, this wire is broken. So A to B, B to C communication is there, but C to D communication will stop. Means A, B, C cannot communicate A to DE, but DE can communicate A. If in case a device is down, means further communication steps. If in case a wire is broken, further communication steps. So one side communication, other side won't work. Okay. So this is the problem in this topologies. Of course, what is the topology name? That is also important, right? This topology is ring topology. Okay. So people are having some issues like clockwise, anti-clockwise issues. What they have done, they implemented this ring topology as a double ring topology. What is double ring topology? One path of communication is happened like this. Like a one path is like a clockwise direction. Another path is a anti-clockwise direction like this. It means if A to D communication is there, it easily go for AED. Okay. D to A communication, it is easily go from EA. Okay. That is a advantage of double ring topology. Trying to speak, but it is not happening. Okay. But there is another flaws also there, guys. Difficult to scale means I want to add one more device or I want to add another two more devices. It's difficult because again connection you have to change. When you have to change the connectivity, automatically you have to change the configuration. After changing configuration, compulsory you have to test it. So it's difficult once it is network created. If you want to add more devices, it's difficult. So it depends upon the connectivity configuration kind of stuff. Difficult to troubleshoot, and there is so many issues like wire is broken, further communication stop, one device is down, further communication stops, or one word direction replication. You cannot know where is the issue, wire issue, which device issue, that kind of stuff. It is difficult to know it because one side direction communication, another side no communication. Lot of testing is there. So this is called a ring topology. Guys, understand what is a ring topology?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. Usually I will ask this question to everyone. Anybody can guess what topology it is. Hmm? No problem. Wrong or right does not matter to me. Just for fun, I'm asking.
Mesh. Star topology.
Very good. Mesh topology. Okay, it is a mesh topology, not a star topology, guys. So that's why I'll ask people to this question. In college, some maybe by mistakenly also the lecturers will tell like that because of even my lecturer told like that because we draw a star here to make it drawing easier. Okay, to make draw easier, they will put a star because of it is look like a star of this picture. So people telling directly it is a star. That's why I'll ask this part. Okay, this is a mesh topology. It is not a star topology. What is a mesh topology? Every device is connected to all other devices. A is connected to B and C and D and E. It is a redundant type, means here if this device is down, no problem. Only that device is not communicating. All other devices will communicate each other. For example, this wire is broken. No problem. A to C communication, A to C direct communication is not there. But A can communicate E, D, okay? C can communicate to D, E, like that, okay? Other communication paths are there, but maybe direct point to point communication is not there. A device is down, only that device is having power, okay? Not communicate to anyone. A wire is down, then connectivity is down, the link is down, so no problem. Only that link is having problem. Remaining communication is keep going. So it is most reliable topology. Most reliable topology. Even one device or a wire is broken, still we can able to communicate. We are not depending on any third party devices here, just connectivity. But there is a problem, guys. It is complex. It is a complex. Next one is difficult to troubleshoot. Difficult to troubleshoot. Nowadays, we are not using bus topology or ring topology. But mesh topology we are using, but not in the regular networks. In our daily networks, in our offices or colleges, okay, in internet cafes, we are not using mesh topologies. Generally, we are not using mesh topology. It used in a special places like a storage related spaces, SAN type of storages, servers means core server can places, server rooms, server to server for redundancy purpose, core routing purpose, routers, main core routers connectivity purpose. Mesh topology is there, not for a regular networks purpose. So this is the mesh topology. Difficult to complex and difficult to troubleshoot and reliable because of if a device is down or a wire is broken, no problem. Other communication paths are there to communicate. Okay, guys, this is a star topology. The second one is this one is star top. What is meant by star topology? There is a centralized device which is connecting all the devices are connected to this centralized device. The device can be a hub device or you can use switch device to create a star topology. This star topology we are using every place. We are in a regular networks, we use a star topology. It's simple to configure, easy to troubleshoot. Mesh is complex, difficult to troubleshoot. Star topology is simple to configure and easy to troubleshoot. And one more thing is there, scalable. Mesh is very difficult to scalable. For example, I add one more device, means again connection. See this? Like this. Again, complexity increases. Okay. But in a startup, the easy to scale. For example, I have more number of devices, but my hub and switches having limited capacity to connect the other devices, all other devices. So no problem. You have another switch or a hub here, and I connected the devices. All are in a single network only, guys. All are in a single network. So these devices are connected like this. See, that switch is connected to this switch, or that hub is connected to this hub. The two segments become single segment. The two signals segments become single segment, single large network. So star topology, we can extend our topology size by adding other features. So then automatically you can build a large network. Easy to scale, easy to configure, and easy to troubleshoot also. Again, we have to tell us some problems also, right? So if a device is down, no problem. Only the device is not communicating. Remaining communication is going on. For example, if your wire is broken, the wire is not working, broken. Only the connected device is affected. Only the connected device is getting affected, not able to communicate. Okay? But if centralized device is down, the centralized device is down, so you cannot able to get connected. You can't connect it in case centralized device is down. But even in that case also we can easily understand by LED lights and all kind of stuff. So we can understand where is the problem, cable connectivity, or maybe the total device failure, and device failure kind of stuff, centralized device failure or normal device failure. So this is a star topology, and I extended a star means it is extended star topology. Okay. The main topologies, but I am going to tell about other small topologies. Guys, point to point topology means you have a device, okay? You connect a device to device directly. All our topologies are point to point topology only because in a ring topology we are connecting device to another device, okay? In a mesh topology also we are connecting one device to another device, like that. We are communicating point. So what happened? It is reconnected. Guys, are you able to hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is disconnected and connected back. That's the point. Okay, so router to router, I have a main office like a corporate office, and there is a head office. They should communicate each other. So then I will connect point to point connect, point to point to multi-point. I have a main office and I have so many branch offices. I want to make a connectivity from here to other offices, direct connectivity. So point to multi-point connectivity. Yes, every topology is automatically a hybrid topology, but combination of two topologies. For example, star topology and mesh topology combination called a full mesh topology. And one more topology is tree topology. Tree topology is like there is a backbone wire, and these other small topologies or devices are connected to this backbone wire only. Just like it is a bus plus instead of one device, we can use another topology kind of stuff. It's a tree topology. Backbone wire is connected to other devices to make a communication. Guys, this is about your tree topology. Understand what is bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, star topology, what is network, what is networking. Okay, next one we will discuss about a landman kind of stuff. Guys, take a 5 minutes of break. So then just wash your face or have a tea. So then we can get ready. All are sleeping.
Okay.
Come back at 4:15.
Okay. I should. I should.
4:15.